In our discussion on Indian Constitution and its features, I would like to have a small discussion on the difference between a federation and a confederation, or the various types of government. So federation versus confederation. A very loose federation or a loose association is a confederation. A very loose association of states, we can call it as a confederation. And in fact, if you look at the various governments or various arrangements, we can safely say that these arrangements can be arranged in a continuum. Say, for example, on one extreme we can see the unitary government. Only one government, that is the central government, no state government. So center or the federation has 100% power, only one, and no states. On the other extreme is confederation. This is where states have most of the power. If you say states or the units have, I will say, 99% power. Maybe the federal government has maybe 1% power. Less than that. Percentage, don't go by the percentage what I am saying. So most of the power are with the states, very few power with the center. So then it's called federation. So what is federation? Federation is somewhere in between. Federation where some power with the center and some power with the states. So maybe 50-50. I cannot say 50-50. Again, percentage is not correct. But when we talk about India, what are we saying? A federation with more unitary characteristics. So India may be placed somewhere here. USA may be somewhere here. So each and every country, and UK may be 100% unitary, or France. At this extreme, confederation, maybe a very loose federation, like a European Union can be a confederation. CIS, Confederation of Independent States, after the breakdown of the Soviet Union, when when the 15 independent states came out of Soviet Union, they created a confederation, CIS, they called their confederation. So that is very loose. There hardly any power with the center, but European Union has some power. So that is the difference between a unitary government on one side and confederation on the other extreme, and federation can be somewhere in between. So federation, now what is the difference between the federation and this confederation? Unitary, we said only one government, no state government at all whatsoever. So there is no division of power at all. But in federation and confederation, there is division of power, but federation is more closely knit, whereas confederation is a very loosely knit, we can say. So when it comes to that federation and confederation, the first point I would like to say here is, federation is a close association. Fed and confederation. Confederation. So it is a close association. This is a loose association. So this can be one difference. In federation, units normally don't have any right to secede. They cannot break away. In federation, the units cannot secede. It cannot break away. They have no right to break away. From India, the states cannot break away. Secede means break away. But in confederation, the states always have the freedom to secede. They can walk out of the confederation. Okay. So the states can. The states can secede in a confederation. So federation and confederation difference we are talking. So federation, no right to secede. Then federation is a sovereign body. India is sovereign. We are not answerable to anybody. So please remember, third point here is federation is a sovereign body. India is sovereign and confederation, the units are sovereign. So in federation, the main federation is the sovereign body. Here in confederation, units are sovereign. They have voluntarily given up some power, but very limited power has been given to the confederation. So the units are sovereign there. Then in federation, there is a legal relationship between federation and the people. Where confederation, the people are citizens of the respective units and not the confederation. See, European Union, we don't call a person as a citizen of European Union. We will say it is a citizen of France, citizen of Germany, all 28 states, the citizens are there. So in federation, there is a legal relation between federation and the people. Between the federation and the people. The people are citizens of that federation. American citizen, Indian citizen, but no European Union citizen. The people are the citizens of the units. Here, the people are citizens of the units. That means, we don't talk about a European Union citizen, we always talk about a French citizen or an Italian citizen or a German citizen and nothing else. And whereas in one more point, authority of courts, federation, clear-cut authority of courts to decide on the any dispute between the center and the states. Number 5, the authority of courts. Authority of courts. The federation, in federation, the court's decision is final. The Supreme Court verdict is final. The states have no choice other than accepting it. But in confederation, no such authority. No such authority to courts. Because it is very loose. There is no final Supreme Court in federation, in confederation. In federation, there is a final Supreme Court. So confederation is a very loose arrangement. India's is a federation with more, more toward the unitary. Because in many cases, the states become subordinate to the center and we willfully accept it. Even in the coronavirus issue, most of the directives are coming from the center. The states are more than willing to accept the direction of the center. So this subordination of the states to the center is an accepted norm in India. Because of the nature of our constitution, it is quasi-federal in nature, not fully federal. Forget about confederal. It is not unitary. We have a lot of freedom because we cherish our culture, we want to protect our culture, we want to ensure our independence in our thinking and outlook and food and what you call festivals. We don't want to merge it completely, we don't want to make it a pan-Indian, one India, one culture, one religion, one language. No, we want to maintain the differences, but at the same time we want to be together. That is the beauty of federation. And Indian federation is with quasi-federal with more towards unitary. So the difference between unitary, federal, quasi-federal and of course Indian federation is moving towards unitary in spirit. So that's about this.